the people who do have regrets generally are the people who move here and do not get a job. Hey guys, this is Steven. Welcome to this video. So in today's video, I'm going to answer a question that's do you regret moving to Australia? So I moved here to Australia almost, it's been like a year and a half now, and I think I have some amount of experience from my time here to be able to answer this question. Well, do I regret moving to Australia? The short answer is no, I do not regret moving here. The reason that I moved here in the first place was because I wanted a better environment to the environment that I was living in currently. So I moved here from Mumbai in India. So back when I was living there, the city that I was living in, it was very crowded and populated. I used to have like traffic problems when I was going to work. It used to take me like an hour just to get to work. And if there was no traffic, it used to take me like 20 minutes. And at some point I thought to myself, like, why am I living this way? Why am I spending 2 hours just to like travel back and forth to work? And I thought if I moved to another country, specifically Australia, I wouldn't have those problems, or at least they would have been minimized. So yeah, the reason I moved is because in some form or another, I wanted to get away from the problems that I was facing in the country that I was living in at the moment. And another reason why I moved to Australia was because it had better air quality, relatively. Of course, this is all relative. So whatever I'm speaking is based on my personal experience. People moving from different countries or different cities might have a different experience, but this is what just helped me, and this is what I'm sharing with you guys. So yeah, better air quality was definitely a factor. It's like the air out here is much more cleaner, there's less air pollution, and that's something that attracted me here. I wanted better standard of living, and that's in the form of having access to better quality products. When you say, for example, go shopping for food or grocery shopping, they have, I think, in my opinion, better quality of like fruits and vegetables, and just a wide variety of options to choose from. While you're here, you have like better parks. Right now I'm in Hyde Park in Sydney, and as you guys can see, it's like very beautiful, lots of open spaces. It's a well-planned city and country in general. So all those aspects in terms of quality of living and having a good environment to live in is something that Australia really ticked the box in, and I don't regret any part of that move. Did I face any challenges while moving here? Yes, of course I did. So back when I moved here, I left all my family behind, like my parents and my brothers. They were all back in India, and even my girlfriend at the time was like back in India, and I had to leave everyone that I knew, all my friends, and I had to literally start a new life here in Australia, which did come with a lot of challenges during the first few months when I was here. It was a bit tough. I felt lonely at times because I left cut off from all of my friends and social circle back in India. And when I moved here for the first few months, I really felt kind of homesick, and you have culture shock when you get here because everything was so new for me when I moved here for the first time. But eventually, like over the period of a few months, that becomes less of an issue. You go out there, you start meeting new people, new friends, and yeah, you get used to life in Australia more as time goes by. So definitely in the long run, I think it's like a good decision for me, and I definitely have no regrets in terms of moving to Australia. The people who do have regrets generally are the people who move here and do not get a job in their specific field. Is the trend that I've seen. So people who move here and are unable to get a job, or at least a job in their field, and they end up doing odd jobs. Some of them do end up regretting moving here, but in general, for most of the people who move here and who have full-time jobs and are making a decent income via the jobs, most of them do not end up regretting, based on my personal experience. Anyways, that was my answer to the question of do I regret moving to Australia. No, I do not. I love every moment that I live here. For the most part, it's been great. If you disagree or if you have a different opinion, let me know in the comments below. And if you have any more questions, drop me a comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.